got this for everybody fighting through the pain and the pressure. You know life and try to test you, but you promise not to give up for your mama and your sister, and your brother and your cousin, everybody else that's with you. You the one that's gonna deliver like Amazon Prime. Always on time, yeah. Even when it's looking bad, I never stop trying, cause I've been stressing, I've been crying. My depression had me blind. Sometimes I can't see the signs, but I keep going, I ain't lying. It's for everyone that's grinding for their kids, you're not alone. It's for every child that promised they gon' buy their mama home. For all my 9-to-5ers going hard to make that green clock out, then you just go harder, cause you still got chase that dream. For all my starving, evolving artists, just keep going hard, regardless how people talking about us. You gon' build that startup.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Wednesday, May 19th, and this is my weekly LinkedIn Live series. And we originally had Arnold Morales, one of my dear friends and fellow coaches, and one of my favorite engineers, scheduled to do this live with me today. But unfortunately, due to a family emergency, he's unable to make it. But with the power of this amazing community and my amazing relationship with Stephen Liu, a fellow career coach as well, an engineer, he decided to join me on this pop-up live. So let's welcome Stephen Liu. Hello.
Hey, June. I'm glad I'm your second favorite engineer behind Arnold here.
Oh my goodness. You guys are like at the same level. I think we're just going to like banter all day, right?
No, it's fine. This is why I decided to join. It's always going to be fun.
Always fun. Okay, we are going to, before we start providing you career advice for new grads and career changers, we are going to try to attempt, this is Stephen's very first time doing a LinkedIn Live / Instagram. So you're going to see behind the scenes action. Oh, our fellow engineer here, Andrew Bennett. You're also one of my favorite engineers. I was actually in a clubhouse room with him earlier. Hey, on that note, Stephen, I'm going off topic here. Are you in the club yet? It's on Android now.
Oh, is it on Android? I don't know. I got tired of all the clubhouse posts on LinkedIn. I just forgot about it.
You need to get on there. Hi, Juana. Good to have you here. Maria, one of our dear friends.
Hi, Maria.
And super fans is here. Okay, we are going to try to attempt to go live on Instagram. Let's see. This is what I do. You know, I have limited time. I try to maximize my time and energy and content by maximizing all platforms. So I'm going to go live. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I think I go to my stories. And you just joined Instagram recently, right?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I need to follow my own advice while telling people to post on LinkedIn. I don't post on Instagram, so I decided to at least own the account of Stephen Helps You before anyone else takes it. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I do actually know a lot of Stevens. Okay, I just went live on Instagram. So can you find my stream, please? And hello, everyone. Welcome. I see. Ooh, maybe we should have Anna join us. Anna, let me know if you want to join. Anna's like, Jude's been everywhere. She's been in the club. She's been in Instagram stories. There you are. Hi, Jeremy. My cousin's watching too. How do I do this? You have to request. Okay, view request. Yep. Okay, we are going to do simultaneously go on live on Instagram. And did you do it? LinkedIn. Oh, hey, Robert. Welcome. Thank you. I don't know if you joined. Oh, Maria, you were in the club. Did you get a fake ID to get into the club or what? Hi, Philip. Good to see you. Okay, we are now live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. That's a little too close, Stephen, on Instagram.
I'm fixing my volume, so give me 1 second.
Okay. Got it. She goes, LOL, I'm hanging on my back porch, chilling, watching you all. Okay, I guess you just checked out that and just clocked out of your job.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you're echoing. Hold on, let me slow this down. Hi, everyone on Instagram. If you want to watch us on YouTube or LinkedIn, go to the link in my bio. Okay. All right. So where do we begin? Okay. Well, we're doing this special live to congratulate everyone. My hat here. Steven, I'm super cheesy and corny.
Yeah.
This is my son's graduation cap from kindergarten. But this is a special live edition to congratulate the class of 2021. You've made it. You've received your college degree. What next? Right? And me and Steven were just talking about this. Actually, before I go into it, I always forget. I feel like my community knows you, but in case anyone out there who has never heard of Steven Liu, can you introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah, everyone. Your echo, my echo.
Oh, that's maybe we should just hop off live on Instagram. I'm gonna slow this down. Go ahead.
All right, so my name is Steven Liu. I am a full-time project manager at Lockheed Martin. That's what I do for my day job. But the more interesting part about me is I've been creating content on LinkedIn since 2017. I did a 52-week challenge of making videos every single week on LinkedIn, and I've been doing that ever since. And then this year, I decided to up my challenge even more, and decided to do a 52-week challenge of do a LinkedIn live stream every single week. So I'm actually having a unique one this Friday where I'm going to be cooking live on LinkedIn. I don't think anyone's done that before, so I'm excited for that.
Okay, you know what? Let's just hop off Instagram because I hear echo.
Maybe I think from my phone. Hold on, let me try to fix it.
Okay. Yes, you guys, if you're not following Mr. Steven Liu, please follow him. I'm going to put his LinkedIn in the comments here because he was actually one of my first LinkedIn friends before Anna Morgan. You were my first LinkedIn BFF. Oh, I can't hear you.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be your friend.
Oh, you're so sweet. Let me put your LinkedIn right here. Please connect with Steven. But yes, he was actually one of my inspirations before I started creating content. His 52-week video challenge was the very first video challenge that I participated in on LinkedIn. Yours and Mark Metri's. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that one. I'm trying to figure out how to mute my Instagram feed here. I hear the echo here.
Okay, we can just get off. Hey, everyone. Hey, Dan. Hi, Dan. Hi, Yvonne. We're hopping back on LinkedIn and YouTube if you want to join us. There's like echoing here. Bye, guys. Go over there right now. The link is in my bio. See you soon. Bye. Okay. Technical difficulties. Hey, that's real life, yo. Did I say yo? Did I say yo on LinkedIn?
Yes, you did. You said funnier stuff.
I did. I don't know why I get all giddy whenever I do a live with you.
That's why I decided I want to see what hilarious moments we get here. We can put in a blooper reel.
I know. You know what? You know you've made it when you've made it like big time if you made someone's entire blooper reel. I wish I had it. Hi, Rhonda. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, please follow Steven. He is going to be hosting. Let me actually show this. Let me just do a quick plug-in for you really quick before we go into it. You think I'm cheesy? Check out Mr. Steven Liu. He's pretty cheesy himself. He is having his first ever LinkedIn Live cooking class, and he's going to be making miso soup. To remind everyone, it is still Asian American Pacific Islander Month. I think this is a great way to celebrate the Asian community. You are making miso soup. So if you guys want to join, get your ingredients. You need 1 stalk of green onion, 1 block of soft tofu, 2 tablespoons of dry shredded seaweed, 6 cups of water, 2 eggs, and soybean miso paste. What inspired you to do miso soup?
So we, as part of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, so I'm part of an Asian employee resource group at work. So we decided to have a cooking series during this month, and I sort of volunteered myself to do it. At first, I was going to make dumplings, but then that was just going to take too much work, especially within a half an hour. So I was like, well, what's something easy I could make that I could, teach other people? So I just set it on miso soup. So I actually made it for work last Monday, but we didn't have anyone in the Zoom that could record it. So they wanted me to do it again and make a recording. So I was like, okay, I'll find a time to do it on LinkedIn Live, and I'm doing it this Friday.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. And I was actually like making a joke with Steven. I'm like, you should have told me, because I totally would have made lumpia on LinkedIn Live.
Yeah, that's the person that went the week before me. They actually made lumpia as well. I wasn't able to join, but yeah, it's I think it's fun. I think we're going to continue the cooking series, even in future months, not just in May.
Ooh, well, let me do it with you. I'm totally down for it. We could do a cook-off.
Yeah.
I'm super competitive, so I guess people could kind of just vote on presentation.
Oh yeah, no, it's at least we're not judging on taste, so it's possible to do that.
But what's funny? I actually host workshops, and I've just finished doing a whole workshop series for Laney Community College out in Oakland. And I taught over the past spring semester, I taught 13 workshops.
Oh,
and
wow.
I had the last workshop today. We talked about everything as far as what I taught throughout the semesters, from like resume building, LinkedIn, networking, job search strategy. And then when I wrapped it up, I'm like, I remember the first workshop that I'd ever done. And it was back in elementary school when I taught everyone how to make lumpia.
Oh, yeah. Let me know when you decide to do a live stream and make lumpia. I'll join you as well.
We'll do a cook-off for sure.
Okay.
Maria. Hey, Yvonne. You made it over to LinkedIn. Thanks for coming. Hi, Al. Hi, Maria again. Maria says, that's a tedious process for throwing of the meat in the wrappers. Totally. Oh, yes, lumpia. I make the best lumpia. Okay, so, and speaking of recipes, I just shared Steven's recipe for miso soup. So let's talk about the recipe for success for new grads, Steven. Can you recall back when you graduated? I don't want to age yourself. I don't want to age you, but when did you graduate? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I graduated in 2013.
2013. Okay. What is some of the career advice you wish you've learned back in 2013 that you know now that you wish you would have known about back in 2013 on your graduation day?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I would have learned kind of like how to like work in a corporate environment. There's a lot of things that that you don't know. I mean, for example, is I think part of it's a culture thing, especially we're talking about Asia Pacific Heritage Month. We're sort of taught to, hey, just go to work hard, and you'll get recognized. And that's not quite the case. You have to network with people. You have to have constant communication with your manager, with your lead, just so they know what you're working on. And when you network, you talk to more people. More people know what you're working on, what you're doing, and so people will present you with opportunities. And this whole other part about how to make sure you get the right raise. How do you get promoted? That's all that stuff that I know I learned since then because I've gone through it. That I wish I knew earlier, so I could set myself up for success much earlier in my career.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Like, it's like building that like sense of community when you start a new job. And then we also talked about like, don't look at your job as just a job. Look at it as a way to network within the company that you're working for by establishing those relationships in different cross-functional teams. So like, what is your tips on that? Like, especially too, if you think about it, like the Gen Z generation, millennials, they are, we are kind of rebuilding the way companies build their culture. I mean, the company that I'm working for is now going towards a virtual working environment, right? So some of the new grads may be they might be feeling a little bit lost right now because they don't know how to connect with people online. So for me, I always say, I think the best way to start off getting your feet wet with building your community online is LinkedIn, right? But what are your tips though, if for new grads, especially too, if they're a little bit insecure and they're shy about reaching out to people at the companies that they're working in and networking with those people to like build that sense of community and establishing those partnerships?
Yeah, so there's two parts here. I I would just say, first of all, in general, if you don't have anyone specific you want to network with, just join a bunch of groups, right? There's always a new hire group. I talked about the Asian employee resource group I got involved in. That really opened my network to much more than just the site I was in, but across the business area, across the corporation as well. So find a bunch of groups, do a bunch of events. I know now a lot of events are virtual, but it's just a great way to meet people. And if you're targeting something more specific, I mean, I would just say don't be scared. I think the earlier you learn in your career that vice presidents, executives, directors, they're just people too, right? They're not scary human beings. They're not going to fire you on the spot if you just say something. It's they're human too. They're just people. So I think by having that mindset and just approaching people and just saying, hi, my name is Steven. I just started 2 weeks ago, and I'm excited to be here. And executives and people who've been at the company for a long time, they really like to see new faces and start building up those relationships.
No, absolutely. I definitely agree with you. Like, and even think about it too. People it takes a lot of courage to ask for help and reach out to people that you don't know. But you have to understand too, those senior executives, those senior leadership directors, they all start from somewhere, right? And also too, I don't know if Anna's still on the line, but as you know, Steven, I recently just purchased a Peloton. And I'm always hearing these great quotes of inspiration from the instructors. One thing that I heard today from Christine, I don't know if you've taken any of her classes, but she said something about when it comes to doing a new experience or if you're trying something new, often fear tends to paralyze us, right? But if you go into a place of curiosity, you can overcome that fear. So I'm saying this to you and to everyone in the community here. If you are hesitant about reaching out to people that you work with by introducing yourself, saying, hey, I'm Steven. I just joined the company. I've seen that you've been a director here in marketing for over 5 years. Would really just love to learn a little bit more about how you started your career here at Lockheed Martin, right? If you go into a place of curiosity without expecting anything, then that will definitely help you boost up your confidence and overcome that fear. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, always be learning, right? And just always I like the word you use, just be curious, right? And when you're reaching out to people, just say, hey, I just want to learn more from your career, right? You're not asking them for a referral or a job or anything like that. You're just asking to learn. And people love to talk about themselves. So, just don't be afraid to reach out to people and I would say don't just reject yourself automatically. You never know if they're going to say yes. You never know if they're going to say no. Just go ahead and ask, right? And if they don't respond, that's fine. It's not personal. Just go reach out to the next person. And if you're at a company, there's hundreds, thousands of people that you can reach out to.
Yes, people love talking about themselves. That's why you're here, right?
I was going to say the same thing right when I was talking. I was like, yeah, both of us love to talk about ourselves. That's why we're on live.
Can you put me on blast? Andrew says Peloton. Ooh, Andrew, we should all do a virtual class together. Me and Anna have been doing it. I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to do classes with Anna at 8 in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How's it been so far? I got it maybe a month ago.
Yeah, I think I've reached now, almost 30 rides.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and you get a shirt when you reach 100. I don't know if they told you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get a free shirt.
I love some free swag.
Yeah.
I got to catch up in comments here. Okay. Rhonda says, how to build relationships and have a mentor to bounce ideas off. Any tips on there? I mean, we kind of gave you some tips there.
Yeah, I think for a mentor, reach out to someone in a position that you want to be in and approach it as, hey, I just want to learn from experiences. What skills do I need to develop? What can I do today to get into the position where you are now? And the same thing, people love to talk about themselves. I have about anywhere from 4 to 6 different people I talk to regularly, mentors, and they're all from different backgrounds. I think that's the second part. Make sure they're from different backgrounds. They're outside of your, the project you're working on. They're outside of your, kind of your chain of command. Just reach out to different people because everyone has a different perspective. And, when you're stuck in some sort of situation, it's good to get all those different perspectives. So I have, even though I'm a project manager, even though I was formerly an engineer, I have mentors who are in business development. I have mentors who are in program management, who are in finance, just so I get different perspectives. And they're all geographically in different places too. So it's just always good to kind of hear what's going on around the company as well.
No, exactly. Maria says, don't be intimidated with their titles. Again, like Steven said, they're just people, What was I going to say? Like, I love how you said, Stephen, that you have like mentors and people that you build relationships that are in different departments. I want to touch on that because as a new grad, as you are breaking into your career, the first couple of years, you're probably kind of exploring what really interests you, right? And I think it's really important, even though you are happily in your position that you're getting hired, and like say if you are starting a new position as a customer success manager, right? But say if you minored in marketing and you've always had an interest in marketing, right? I would highly suggest, starting your new position, in that role, but then proactively establishing those relationships with people in those departments that you have interest in, because down the road, you could really take advantage of the internal mobility that companies offer. For example, when I was recruiting at Google, I know that I was actively hiring for a few roles across accounting and finance, but there were sometimes people that were interested in the positions I was recruiting for that were coming from like a project management background, like looking to like pivot into like FP&A, right? Just kind of give you an example. So I think it's really important, as you said, to like establish those relationships with people outside of your like focus areas in case you want to make a pivot in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's why. So I was part of a job rotation program. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do for different rotations, and kind of thinking long term. So when I was finding mentors, I picked mentors from different areas. So that's why I have one from business development, because I thought that might be something I would like to do in the future. And then with finance, I get to see that side because I'm in engineering, right? I only see engineers and the engineering side of things. But having that mentor in finance who knows everyone up the finance chain, I get some perspective as well. So it's reach out to people from different backgrounds, and I think a good way just to find possible mentors. There's right now there's a lot of virtual events. You might have panels, you might have people speaking. Just attend those events and listen in. Take some good insights from it. And if it's just someone like whose personality matches kind of what you're looking for, or who you think you can have a good conversation with, send them a note after saying, "Hey, I really enjoyed what you said at this panel. This part of what you said really resonated with me. I'm just curious. Are you open to having mentees?" And just start that conversation. I think that's just a great way, because you kind of know who they are. You get their background from attending the virtual events. That's a great way to just find people to reach out to.
Yeah, I love that. Like, attend the virtual events, join employee resource groups. Do you have that at Lockheed?
Yeah, we have plenty of those.
Yes, do that. Be proactive, especially now too. Like, again, a lot of companies are going virtual. You have to stay on top of it. Be proactive rather than reactive, and just put yourself out there. Honda says, agreed, diversity is important in many ways. Oh, I didn't know Maria was your mentor. And Maria, my mentor, was my boss. She rocks. I love that. Vaughn says, yes, seek them out. Don't be shy. I think Anna is Rhonda says, Anna Morgan, I'm cooking dinner and listening in. Ooh, Rhonda, what are you making for dinner? Let me know. I need ideas. Okay. Another thing that I highly suggest for new grads and career changers. When I say career changers, I'm meaning people that are pivoting into a new position or new industry. Start, and we'd love to hear your advice on this, Stephen, because you've been at Lockheed now for how many years?
7 years now. 7
years. Okay. And was that the first role that you started when you graduated? So. Yes, got it. Okay. So I think it's really important, which I didn't do when I graduated college or when I even started working. It's really important to track all your receipts, meaning track all of the projects, accomplishments, things that you've implemented at your companies that improved efficiency or brought more revenue to the company. Because when you are ready to pivot into a new role or apply for a different position, you have a briefcase of all of your accomplishments that you could put on your resume and LinkedIn profile. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to wait when you're looking for a job and you're like, what did I do for the last 5 years, right? It's just hard to remember just even what you did 2 months ago. I was going to add on to that. I think just by doing that on a regular basis for your job, it's a good idea, because at the end of the year or whenever your company does performance reviews, hey, they ask you, Stephen, what did you accomplish this year? And well, how do you remember what you've done in January when it's like October, November, December? So my habit is, at the end of every day, I kind of go through my notes, I go through my emails, like, okay, what did I accomplish today? And when it comes time to put in the information for the performance review, or even when I want to apply for a promotion, I have that information right there I can pull from and have that justification there. So whether you're looking for a job outside the company or even inside the company as part of your career growth, it's just good to document your successes and your wins.
And you, my friend Stephen, you are the king of documentation and project management. I say this because when I first started, oh, hey, Peter, of course, glad to see you here. When I say this because when I first started being a LinkedIn creator, content creator, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I set up an informative coffee chat with Stephen. We've actually met through Consulting, the community group page. And I put some time on his calendar. And honestly, I was a little bit intimidated. This was I think you and Tisha were the first people that I had coffee chats with on LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't know who the heck this person is. Like, he's an engineer. Why does he want to talk to me? Right. But the reason why I say that you are the king of documentation and project management is, and I can see how you could do that with like managing or tracking all of your accomplishments, because you do that with your LinkedIn posts. You have like a library of all of your posts that you have like an Excel spreadsheet, which is great. And that's what you should do too. That's what you should have too when it comes to your projects and accomplishments that you've built, implemented in your career. So on that note, let's transition the conversation to LinkedIn and personal branding, why it's so important, especially right now, to be on LinkedIn and network and continue to network when you are happily employed. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you don't want to put in all the work when you're looking for a job, right? So let's say you just got laid off and you're trying to look for a job. You don't want to spend 2 weeks updating your resume and then 2 weeks updating your LinkedIn and then trying to figure out who to network with. It's something you want to do on a continuous basis. And it's not just at LinkedIn, it's at work as well. So ties into what you said about personal brand and networking. You always want to be talking to people. You always want to show yourself, as what you want to show yourself, right? So, on LinkedIn, I share that I'm a public speaker. I used to be a shy introvert. I'm a project manager. And, you said I'm very organized and very detailed, and that's what people at work say about me as well. So you want to make sure you exhibit those characteristics that you want other people to see, and do that all the time so your personal brand is consistent. So when it's time for someone to say, hey, I want to hire a project manager, or I want to hire a recruiter, or whoever, they know who to think of because you keep continuing to show up at work or on LinkedIn or wherever you have the relationship with the person.
No, absolutely. It's like your personal brand is, and I know everyone uses that term, personal brand. What is personal brand? But personal brand is what people talk about when you're not in the room, right? And just building really awareness on your strengths and your skills. And I think, like, for me, like when I connected with you, I knew you had a strong personal brand on LinkedIn because I saw you on my feed every week. And I actually was like stalking your content, and I was like commenting before I even like set up that one-on-one with you, right? So LinkedIn is a really great way to really like showcase your skills and just document your journey, really,
Yeah, I want to add one point to that personal brand. When I started my 52-week challenge, making videos every week in 2018, people at work knew to expect a video every single Monday. And there's times where my internet had an issue or something. I upload before I go to work. So I had issues like, I can't upload. I don't want to deal with it. I need to get to work. And then I am at work with like 2 people saying, hey, where's your video? So it's just kind of part of my personal brand. They know I'm consistently posting videos on Monday, and they sort of expect that. So that's just that shows who I am, right? That just shows, hey, Steve is going to show up on LinkedIn every single Monday with the video, and we expect to see that. And to be honest, I felt like I let a couple people down when I couldn't upload on Monday. I had to upload it on Tuesday, but that's fine.
You said you had a few people that were, oh my God, my dog is barking. Wait, say that again. You had a few people that was disappointed that they didn't see your video on Monday? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I had people who, when I got to work, I log in, they IM me, it's like, hey, Steven, where's your video? Because they didn't see it, because I didn't upload. I couldn't upload it Monday morning. I say, oh, I'm sorry about that. I got to upload it on Tuesday. So people expect that from me, or expected that from me back then.
Yeah, and now you're actually not doing videos. You're just doing lives now, right?
I got lazier, so I do a live stream, and then I just create a bunch of videos from it. So I typically post about 2 of those videos the following week. and then I throw in a text post maybe once a week or twice a week there. So just continue to post. That's just kind of the rhythm I've fallen into.
Yeah, and then because of that, like you said, like your LinkedIn headline says, you went from like a shy introvert to a public speaker, now coach, right? And then can you touch on really quickly how creating content on LinkedIn, specifically videos, helped you develop your leadership voice?
Yeah, definitely. So every year I like to post my very first video just to show how far I've come. I think you saw it last year, and I mean my first video was crap. Like I would admit it. I mean I was stuttering and I couldn't even look at the camera. My voice was quiet, and I just had no confidence at all when speaking. And I mean my first, I don't even know, like 20, 25 videos were like that. But just by watching myself every single week and noticing my tendencies, fixing them, getting better over time, that's how you get better, right? You just got to practice. You got to be consistent. And now I don't even hesitate to post on LinkedIn, whether it's a text post, a video, a live stream. Just like June, she asked me to join her live. I was like, yeah, absolutely, right? And I don't have to prep or plan or pump myself up to join. I'm just, let me be myself and I can join here. So I think that's what a lot of people struggle with when they're posting on LinkedIn. They start bringing in all the self-doubt, this imposter syndrome. You talked about that a lot in the past, June. So it's just, you're worrying about what other people may say, and just get past that. Just post your content. And even right now, I still get a little bit of that where I'm like, oh, I don't think this post is going to do well. Whatever, I'll just post it. And then I check later in the day, I get a bunch of comments. Got a lot of engagement from there. So I would just say, just post and be consistent. And that's how you grow and get better.
Yes. And speaking of growing and being consistent, I want to shout out one of my other LinkedIn BFFs, Valerie Mecki. She says, develop a strong personal brand before you need to do a job search. Start becoming memorable now. That is so true. You want to create opportunities by showing up on LinkedIn. Like, I'm going to put myself, for example, like I knew, like, yes, I have Build With You in my career coaching business, but, I have a family. I still have a ton of goals that we want to accomplish as a family. And I gave myself a timeline. I told myself I was going to go back to work, specifically working at startups, because I love working at startups, before my year anniversary. It took me literally not even a month to find a job. And I've had people reaching out to me, like recruiters from a great tech company, saying, I was so inspired of your resilience and your layoff story. Would love for you to interview here. Like getting reached out, like not even looking for work, right? So that's because I had a strong personal brand, right? So you want to really put yourself out there and start sharing your story, start sharing your journey, document it. Come into a place of like sharing value, sharing tips that's going to help your community, right? I love that. Maria says practice makes perfect. Maria, I don't see a video from you. When are you going to do a video?
But I've noticed Maria has gotten a lot more comfortable with the live streams. I remember the first one we did all together. She was definitely very nervous, but I seen her. She did a live with Bruce, and I mean, it was definitely a big difference there.
No, yeah, practice makes perfect. Valerie says first videos are so cringeworthy. Valerie, I want to see your first video. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm going to post mine soon. I'm actually approaching, Steven, my year anniversary of the first video I posted in June.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy? Oh, you know what? I want to know. I'm going to look on LinkedIn. How long have we been LinkedIn friends?
Oh, can you look that up?
You can. I think Anna Morgan, she shared it with me. If I go into your profile, let's go see. Let's go look, guys. Oh, Andrew, come on. You got to do video. I did a live with you, Andrew. You speak very eloquently. You're very confident. I love that. I was looking at your content today because we were in a clubhouse room earlier today. Please make a video, Andrew. Please, 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 please. I vote for Maria to start making videos. Yes, Maria. She actually did one of her first videos with me, and it was dancing, obviously. I need to do a dance video soon. Okay, hold on.
Is this what you do all the time to stalk my profile, Jim?
I know you stalk my profile, Steven.
You keep popping up on my newsfeed.
No, here's the thing. Steven was like super competitive of like my followers. And he would always like ping me on LinkedIn oh, you like now you're at this many. I'm like, dude, I'm not even keeping track, and you were keeping track.
It's a friendly competition. You're way past me at this point, but
oh my gosh, Steven, look, our anniversary is approaching.
Was that 27th or 22nd? I can't see that.
May 27, 2020 is when we first connected.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy, right? Do you recall when we had our first meeting?
Yeah, maybe I can pull that up.
Can you show them your? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put you on the spot. While you pull it up, I'm going to give a quick plug into what's going on with me. I'm actually going to be in the club, not that club in Vegas, but Clubhouse tomorrow with Customer Buds. This was actually founded by Alvin Meladeth. He's actually part of Consulting as well, and we connected sometime last year. And I'm providing tips for job seekers on how to build a personal brand, and then talking about my favorite topics, of course, LinkedIn and networking. So I'm going to put this in the comments here. So please come.
Yeah, we had our first coffee chat on July 19th last year.
Oh my gosh. July 19th. I felt like it was really.
I felt like it was much sooner than that, because I felt like we got sushi in July, but I can't remember when we got that.
Yeah. Oh, Sherelle. Yes. Please do videos. I remember seeing your video, Sherelle. You were like posting about like the positions you were recruiting for. Yes, please post. We need to meet up again.
Yeah, no, things are much opened up here, so I've been able to go out and eat with friends as well. So, yeah, no, I look forward to it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, we were it's only supposed to go over 30 minutes, but I feel like we could just talk all day about LinkedIn and food and oh yeah, Maria, our super fan. It's like we still have to meet in person. We will. Don't worry, Maria. Just don't give her your address, Steven. Oh my goodness. Okay, before we wrap up, I'm just having kind of issues today. Okay, just to remind you, everyone, I'm hoping to launch my LinkedIn course next month. I'm also working an ebook, and Steven was so gracious with his time. He's helping me with that too. So thank you, Steven. But I will be launching my course soon. So if you want to stay updated, please sign up for my newsletter at buildwithjune.com. Add me in the club, Build with June. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram. And then tomorrow I'm doing the Clubhouse room with Customer Buds. What do you have upcoming next, Steven, other than your cooking show?
Yeah, so I'm continuing with my LinkedIn live series. So, my guest, unfortunately she had to cancel. So I was like, well, I've been wanting to do this miso soup cooking live show. So I'll be having that on Friday. I'm excited. At least I've gone through it once. I figured out all the logistics. I screwed up a couple times when I was making it for work, but no one caught on. So this time it's going to be much better. But yeah, no, just continuing with the live streams. June is obviously jealous because I'm going to be traveling a lot over the next 2 months here. So I got fully vaccinated and going on all these trips now. So, well, that's, but I got to continue with my weekly LinkedIn Live. So I think I've done 2 or 3 live streams while on vacation, and they've all worked out. So got to be consistent even when you're on vacation.
Oh, wait, did you do one in New York?
I did one in New York. Yeah.
Oh my God, I got to see that one. You need to, so Steven's going to Hawaii. Maria, let me know if you want to go. We'll crash his vacation. But you should do one on the beach, Steven. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm trying to figure out what to do next week for my live stream. Still trying to figure out with my guest, and if we need to reschedule, then I'll figure out what to do when I'm in Hawaii.
Hey, Yolanda, thank you for coming. Valerie says, I love miso soup. Valerie and I are meeting again on Sunday with Jessica Williams. We're going to try to document our meetup on live.
Oh.
That, my friend, I don't think has been done before. Like a meetup on live. Has it?
I was going to say, I think Brian Schulman has done like he has like done the longest like LinkedIn live. That's probably got, but he did like a 4-hour LinkedIn live at a LinkedIn local event. I remember that from a couple years ago.
Oh my God, we need to do something with LinkedIn local. I know Bruce was telling me about that.
I know he does a lot of the virtual events. He's been consistent with that. I just don't know what the rules allow us to do with having in-person events.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in on this live. You know, I almost was going to cancel it, but Mr. Lou here is always my go-to person. You were the first person I reached out to. I'm like, oh, I know Steven's going to say yes because you could never say no to me. So, wait. Rhonda says Brian did 4 hours on Saturday. I popped in, super fun. I need to meet with Brian. They've invited me to their like super Saturday shows, I believe. Just haven't been able to. But okay, what is your last advice, Steven, before we wrap up for new grads?
Yeah, for new grads, you know, you are in charge of your career, so you know you can go get all the advice from all these mentors, from your manager, from all these people you meet. But it's up to you to make the decision, right? To maybe to change jobs, to take that opportunity. Or to even just do the action that your mentor's giving you. So, you know, you're in charge of your own career. So, you know, yes, get the advice from everyone else, but you got to make the right choice for yourself. And always be networking and always be reaching out to people and building up your network.
Love that advice. Always be networking. Stay proactive. Stay confident. Keep track of your receipts as far as your career accomplishments.
And start making videos.
And start making videos and start building your personal brand. Thank you, everyone. I will see you soon. I am actually going to do my last LinkedIn Live next week, actually, with someone from LinkedIn. So that's going to be a first. So see you guys soon. Take care. Thank you again, Steven. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care of yourself and each other. I think I stole that from Ellen, but that's okay. Oh, Steven, you bring like the goofiness out of me. That's so funny. Yeah, okay, bye everyone. See you soon.
Have a good one.
Now this for everybody fighting through the pain.